Brandon, here we are. So I got smacked in the front. He hit something. The texture is okay. Got to replace the smack right in the center, the bumper, and the lower texture is okay. Got to change out this fender. So it's hit. If you were to fix that fender, it would have to be 6 or 7 hours. At least. Okay, took out this mirror and look at the door. Just really kinked that door upper frame. So this is all okay. I'm going to open the door. Oh, it smashed right up against the glass. I didn't take a picture of that. But see how this smashed? It crunched it right up against here, and you got a big buckle right through here. And this is actually all caved in from way over to here. So you're gonna have to get a door panel on there. Yeah, that's caved in pretty good. Or, maybe 8 hours to repair it. This molding. The upper molding's okay. Well, I shouldn't talk that way because it's kind of crunched right here. So that glass surround, the belt molding, and then this panel here. Once this box is off of there, they got to replace this panel. It is crunched. And you see the back panel is actually the box. So this is all cut open. And then so I'm going to go on the other side to take a look how that looks on the inside. But this here corner panel would need to be replaced after the box is off. I'm going to go around to the other side. Had to jump start it, and boy, does that thing work nice. I got the chance to use my jump starter. Okay, so you can see how that top panel has just broken away. Took out the rivets. That's riveted from the inside. So this is part of the box riveted to the cab corners. Okay. Now going back here, you can see that front panel, the roof cap, the corners. So you got this corner totally split. This is an aluminum quarter that's riveted on, and that's now inside there. There's a wall. That's a fiberglass wall on the inside, a trim panel. Okay, I took up that top rail, and then the fiberglass, and then there's a light up there. There's a light right there. Should be a light right there. Let's go look at the other side. Okay, yeah, see that cap? Okay, so there's a light there. So that cap, will stay on this side. And you see that upper rail on that side, which caved this panel in. So they'd have to replace this whole panel. Let me go back to the other side. We'll stay on the left side and go around. So going back, see that panel is actually bent inwards and buckled. So this panel, it's crunched down there in the guardrail. Actually, all the guardrails on this side. So you got that guardrail, this scraped right along, this guardrail, this right along, and the bottom guardrail. And then naturally this is caved in here. And then this corner is buckled. See that buckle in there? So you got that upper rail all the way around, this upper rail, this corner piece is pop riveted on. Not pop riveted, it's actually, and it might be a surround. So that's buckled. This here is just scraped. So a little Sem Black will take care of that, as well as this bumper down here. As long as I'm on this side, you can see it took a real hard hit into that wheel, deep dish wheel. And then this is a Firestone Trans-Force. And I've got I'll take a picture of the size on there. LT225 75 R16, and it's got a 115/112R. Well, anyhow, took out the tire and wheel. I don't know about the tire, but I'm sure that belt right along there is holding air. Okay, so now I'll go back around. Okay, and I landed with this bumper. This is just a sand and spray can black. Okay. All right, let's go around this way. I'll start up in the front. You can see the upper rail. Upper rail. Okay, that needs to be replaced, that aluminum piece. Then you've got this panel. Has to be replaced. It looks like that front panel. It comes down. We're okay here. We're okay here. This corner aluminum section has to be R&I'd, taken off, if you're going to put these two panels on here. It looks like the upper panel is divided here. So it would be the upper panel if you're going to try to repair it, compared to replacing the box. Okay, on here, the upper reinforced rail, guardrail, is all okay. The lower front needs to be replaced. This panel here, so you got the first panel, the second panel is crunched in. Let's look at the third panel. Third panel's okay. It's okay. And then it needs some paint work. Let's take a look. Yeah, there's no buckles in it. So it needs to be sanded and painted. And this aluminum wheel well needs to be cut, as well as that lower. That all needs to be cut. And that pretty well does it. That pretty well does it. Now I would look at what a box would be. Just take the box off and put a new box on. Now the door problem is that it's squeezed. I had this door open and you can only lift it that far. In other words, it's squeezed in. So that rail is crunched in and you can't open this door. Take a peek there and you can see the damage needs the roof, the rails up there. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rails. But that's squeezed in. And there's that inner trim panel up in the corner. Okay, hopefully that'll help you. Thanks, Brandon. And I'll walk around one more time. I think we got it all. Now this here, I don't know if this is heavy real strong. That might come as an assembly, up and over. Or just replace that. See how it's aluminum welded there? It might be one assembly that you buy for the box. So the more I talk about it, you take off the door and replace the box. So, yep, got it all. Thanks, Brandon.